Welcome to NFL Road where NFL starts and ends. I'm your host, Jacob. And the All Pros came out, and I didn't say this on the show earlier. I said Michael Parsons, but I did not say this name. I should have called this video No Pro for Dak Prescott and Michael Parsons. Both these guys did not get All Pro selections. What do you need them to do? Is my question. What does Micah Parsons do? The similar thing that Aaron Donald does. The similar thing that Myles Garrett does. They get sacks, they get pressures, they get hits, they do all these things. But they make an offensive line have to always swing to their direction. If Micah Parsons lines up on the left-hand side, they swing protection that way. No matter if there's three guys to this side, we're going to block him with three guys. Because if we put him one-on-one, that guy is not going to live. Because Micah's going to eat him alive. He's the lion. He just goes right after people. And you can chip him. You can do whatever you have to do. That to me tells you you're a good player or a great player because they have to do that consistently. That tells you I don't know what else you got to do. And that's you can't say, oh, he's an all pro. Come on. What are we doing here? And then Dak Prescott. What does Dak Prescott have to do? He led the league in touchdowns and passing touchdowns. What does he have to do? I don't understand. He leads the league in passing touchdowns. He has 36, 37 passing touchdowns. Jordan Love didn't even get that an All-Pro. 32. The people who got were Lamar and Josh Allen, who they do, well, we had to combine the touchdowns. Okay, fine. But understand, Josh runs more than Dak. Jalen Hurts runs more than Dak. Lamar Jackson runs way more than Dak. So that what Dak is doing is impressive. And Dak's throwing for more yardage, less turnovers, more touchdowns. What does the guy have to do? It's an all-pro season and could be an MVP finalist. And yet, you're not giving him these accolades. I said it earlier that it was players and media. But at some point, when you have people in your corner that are telling you, hey, you're playing the game better than anybody else and you're just not getting the MVP, it's like, I don't know how to play the game even better than I am. Like, it's annoying, to say the least, if you're Dak Prescott and Michael Parsons. And I said this earlier. If you watched The Last Dance, and you saw in the Last Dance documentary, how many times did Michael Jordan go and say, I took it personally? You didn't think I was good? Okay, fine. You thought this player was great? Okay, fine. I'm going to show you he's not. There's a quick story. This is I think this was during the Dream Team, if I remember the story correctly. They were going through the list of, okay, you're going to guard so-and-so, you're going to guard so-and-so. And there was this, it might not have been the Dream Team if I, actually, no. Well, I can't remember the exact time of the story. What I remember is, at this time, Jordan and Krause are feuding. And Scottie Pippen was still on great terms with Michael at this time. And at this time, Krause liked this player from a team that they were going against, the next opponent they were going against. And they said, and he said, oh, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can do all this stuff. Michael and Scottie took it so personally, they said, nope, everyone else, guard who you're supposed to guard. I'm guarding and Scotty's guarding this guy. If it's not me, it's Scotty. If it's not Scotty, it's me. We're guarding this guy. We're going to show you he's not a good player. And that's all he needed. It wasn't even an NBA game. It was an Olympic. The Olympics. It wasn't anything. But it was just the way Michael was. He took those little things personally. I'll tell you another one. Coach Malone of the I can't remember which team it was. Was at a restaurant and Michael was at the same restaurant. And Coach Malone walks right past Michael and doesn't say hello. And Michael took that person in a restaurant. He took it personally that Coach Malone didn't stop and say hi. That was it. That's all he needed. Expect Dak and Micah to go and say, okay, fine. I'm going to show you I should be. I'm going to show you those guys shouldn't be. The thing that annoys me more is the fact that they gave it to Josh Allen on a second team All-Pro when he leads the league in turnovers, which last year they wouldn't even consider giving it to Dak when he led the league in turnovers. Doesn't make sense. But if there's anything to come out of this, it might make Dak and Micah a little more angry. Final farewell. I'm Jacob Hebert. Out.